complicated that most of us don't even understand our feelings and thoughts half the time. Yet, here we are, 7.5 billion of us stuck on this rock, having to interact with each other, everyone with different goals and values and beliefs, and we all gotta try and get along. And also, some people have knives and no emotional reaction to murder. If you've ever sacrificed physical, mental, and or emotional health to overwork yourself into an extremely depressive state of mind that takes days to recover from in hopes to be happy with a result, knowing it's probably not gonna be worth it in the end. I nodded, and her eyes lit up with determination. We danced in sync for the rest of the show, hitting every step perfectly, and got a standing ovation from all the parents as we were showered by flowers. Just kidding, I started pushing her as I was dancing because she was in my way. Getting out of my dad's car to go to practice, I slammed the door onto my thumb and was like, Dad! And that's it, that's all I got for you. It doesn't have anything to do with cheer at all, but I'm bad at everything. I was the first to fall over with the wall handstands. I couldn't do a single pull-up. I still can't. I didn't know why people kept yelling, stick it at me. Yeah, stick it to the man. I won't pit. I was taken off to the side to work on not being a failure. Jaiden, lean back. I'm spotting you. We're gonna do a back bend. No, I can't do it! Just lean back. My arm is right here. I'll never! I have no reason to trust you! Stick it to me. I'll never. But I was never able to do a back bend because I trusted no one and thought I'd just fall over and die. I was a woke 6-year-old. Already knew not to trust anyone but myself. Aren't you the one who slammed your own thumb into a car door? And then one time we played against another team that was also pink. They were called the Pink Panthers. Alright, Pink Panthers, we've got a big game this weekend against the Pink Panthers. Well, it sounds like we win. All the parents would be trying to cheer for us, but it was pretty confusing because it would just turn into, go Pink Panthers, go hot Pink Panthers. Come on, light Pink Panthers, you got this. Don't pass it to the other team, that's your own goal. Whatever. I ended up not liking soccer after a while because everyone was getting more and more about it. We're gonna destroy them, Amelia! Kick their shins, yellow cards are just warnings! Run at full speed to look like I was dedicated and wanted to win, but at the last second I just run past them because I didn't want to get plowed or kicked in the face. And then I kept running and ran all the way home. Call me perform forms to music, and it was like a little dance recital, except without any 4-year-olds that needed to be shoved off the stage. And I'm not gonna show any footage of those tournaments because it's very embarrassing, and I don't need that on the internet. Finally, with his sassy attitude and taking no bull from anyone. Aha! I am here! Little Arizona summers were freaking brutal. It would be 116 degrees outside and we would be playing for 3 hours. There were points where people would be in the middle of a match, go off to the side to throw up, and then get right back into playing. 15 love? And that's it. That in Canada. What do you think of Canada?
What do I think of Canada? Let's see. Well, when the snow melts, you get to witness the minefield of dog poop that people didn't pick up. It's cold, but I like the cold because you can keep layering until you're warm. But in the heat, you can only get so naked. And
family in Canada because we like seeing them and they're really great. And yeah, we also don't like to live in a volcano. Fired. Well, this is either gonna go over well or it isn't. Oh, it was so much worse. And well, crap. I think we're actually stuck in Minneapolis. I guess this is our new home now, get used to it, kids. So it was my scared mom and her 2 expired children stranded in this obscure city. We went to but didn't want us to worry, so she was like, hey kiddos, time for an adventure. Adventure time. But nice, people get married in that mall. Found a hotel and slept in our clothes, even though we had our luggage. I remember how wild I was, not knowing the weight of the actual circumstances, having a grand old time listening to a High School Musical playlist on an iPod and playing with my stuffed animals. I wait to get the passports when in the middle of transit I realized, Mom, I forgot my stuffed animals in the hotel. But no, it's alright. I don't need them. It's okay, really. It's not a big deal. I left her out at 12 p.m. Remember, things were different back in the days of 2012 BU, before Uber. We walked up to the desk, and the first thing they said was, so both parents are present, correct? Actually, he's 1,645 miles away. Problem to that solution, it's 8 a.m. in Minneapolis, but 6 a.m. in Arizona, which means notarizing places aren't open. Us off to Canada land with their moose and their poutine and Niagara Falls.
Well, technically Niagara Falls is made up of 3 different waterfalls, and the US actually owns 2 of them. But I guess Horseshoe Falls is the biggest and most popular, so...
Mom suddenly realized. They looked at my mom, my brother, and me. Have a fun time in Canada. They didn't ask that time! I decided to slap my own mental health problems on the table for everyone to see. Look at it all. Gross. You know who else has problems? Those turtles who eat plastic bags. Those guys got a lot of problems to deal with. Like breathing. I'm just and being awkward and, you know, crippling depression. Anxiety is related to an unbalance in your mind about your ability to cope with things, which creates an intense amount of stress and worry. Yay! Which means I hate myself and think everyone hates me too. Woo! Ha! No, I don't think everyone is looking at me because I'm great. I think they're severely judging me because they secretly think I'm more worthless than a dead clam. Even though I have no proof that's what they're thinking and they've treated me very nicely ever since I met them. I just have a hunch. You're saying you don't ever worry that everyone on the bus hates you because your backpack is too blue? Huh. Weird. Pass me that red marker about how men and women are different and sexism and that fun topic. There were a lot of good points brought up and I wanted to contribute, so I raised my hand and almost immediately started shaking. My palms were sweaty, knees weak, arms heavy, vomit on my sweater already, mom spaghetti. Which doorstep? What's... Oh, I have anxiety! I still don't feel any better about anything. Bit worse. Can I return this, please? On my own. And I realized, wait a second, I'm not happy, and I hate myself. That's for me. Low self-esteem? Oh, and depression? Eating disorders? All right, what company got a hold of my address? I don't want this junk mail. Take me off the list. Stop! And how the frick am I supposed to get off this island? Also, how did I get here? Why did no one prepare me for this? Was there an emergency island escape class I missed or something? Some floaties would be nice. Get out of here, mailman, it's Sunday. Blaney with everything.
I'll keep all my emotions right here, and then one day I'll die.
First, hello, stranger with a degree. I'm here to tell you why I'm broken. From me. Don't torture yourself. Actually, don't torture anything. Cool. Yeah. That last scene got a bit weird. It was supposed to be like an analogy for stretching yourself thin with stress and, I don't know, forget about it. Mental health is super important, and